What's up, Frufflings? I wanted to be moody today, so I didn't turn the lights on. So now it looks moody. That being said, we got another little unboxing. Unboxing is a little generous term for this guy. It seems like it's maybe been unboxed, but some cool things to share with you. I also just got a text. I can't show you, but I just got a text of my tour series for this year. It's stamped up. It looks incredible. I cannot wait. Oh, it's going to come out soon. That being said, first, I got a couple of interesting guys that Infinite sent me out. The Waco mid-range. This is live on Infinite's site right now. Interesting feeling mid, if you kind of look at the profile of it. It's a little sharper. They call it 5501. From what I've heard, it might be one of the older M2 molds. Let me see if I have an M2 real fast. Got a bunch of Prodigy goodies over here. Need to finally film that video. Got an M3, M4, M4, MX3, MX2, MX1, no M2. So, this could be like an M2 mold or an older one. Pretty cool little double foil. These are live on Infinite site. This is the 750 Spectrum. They also have them in 300 Fractal. Pretty exciting. Little deep for my hands. It feels like it's beaded, but it's not really beaded. There's just kind of a little protrusion on the outstretch here. No flashing, so that's a win from Prodigy. Been doing some really good stuff recently. I'm actually really excited to film that video. I just need to schedule that. But I'm excited to throw this. It's crazy windy out today. You'll see that in the video I post later today. I went out and filmed earlier. Definitely not with anything that's in here, which is why this is unboxed. But it was ridiculously windy. And I maybe put something on the line, which is a little dumb. That being said, here's this. They also, Infinite is partnering with Discraft to put together a Mega Glow with the goal to rival MVP's glow plastic. So this is a Mega Glow Buzz. This is a sample. And I'm going to turn out all the lights, and we'll see how this glows compared to a Mint Disc Bullet, which is MVP's Eclipse 2.0 plastic. The only light right now is coming from my little banana light. Here is the MVP plastic. Pretty solid glow. Pretty glowy boy. And here is the Discraft Mega Glow plastic. Pretty comparable, 1-to-1. Yeah, I mean, if anything, the Mega Glow is actually sticking around a touch longer right now. That's pretty sweet. So I have a Mega Glow Buzz now. I got to be reviewing this, but these are going to go live in April. So super exciting. Be on the lookout for that. I think Discraft Mega Glow is something they messed around with before, but now it's going to come for the Buzz in collaboration with Infinite Discs, which is super, super exciting. So big shout out to Infinite for sending those out. A review will be on Infinite's channel sometime soon, once the wind goes away. There's so much wind. Okay, I gotta turn the light back on to show you the rest of the stuff. I also have a Sultan in here because I'll probably review this for Infinite too. But we talked about the Sultan last unboxing. So throw that down there. Next up, paper. This is not Clash Discs. It's lying to you. And I'm sorry that had to happen. But the Banana Bud is back. Midnight tonight, Tuesday going into Wednesday. I'll also talk about this on the main channel, on the review that's coming out later with some of the goodies in here. But you guys loved the Banana Butt on the PA3. They sold out before the main channel video went live. So I have these 300 PA3s. This is what I've been putting with. Dead center, buckets. That's right, it's the Banana Butt, baby. And they're back on 300 Fractal. Love this plastic. Putted with it in the video later today, so be sure to check that out. But these bad boys have a little Banana Butt that are kind of color coordinated. So I have these two pinkish ones. Really cute. I love this stamp. I do think we are working on getting the hands the correct way, because right now the hands are backwards or the face is backwards. We're probably going to flip the hands upside down, but I also have this little gold one. Super sweet. I love this 300 Fractal. It's got a really good tackiness to it. Puts very well. And then I have these, which are kind of blue with a touch of blue in the actual disc itself. So 300 Fractal, those are there now. I think there's 75 of those, 80, 100. There's a bunch of these that are going live. But since we already ran PA3s, the March mold is actually going to be one of my favorite molds, the Chicane. This is Finish Line's zone style disc. And so I think we basically took the rest of the Chicanes that Infinite had and stamped them up with the Banana Butt. There's maybe 60 or 70 of them. The black ones are a little flexier, a little gummier. Really cool little swirls in some of these black ones too. So a lot of fun. And then there's black and there's orange. So snag your Banana Butt Chicanes or Fractal PA3s at midnight Mountain Time, going live later today. I think they'll go pretty fast. This is one of my favorite stamps I've ever done. And since we're running it pretty exclusive every month, it's pretty exciting. And we might run it on some of the discs that are coming out later in the year. There are more PA3s that'll likely get stamped up with maybe just some general stock stamps for me later, but these are going to be the rest of the Banana Butt PA3s. Some fractal ones. We did order more as Infinite. Well, not we. They ordered more, and they'll be stamped up later in the year, but not with a Banana Butt. This is the end of the Banana Butt for the PA3s and for the chicanes. Once they're done, they're done. We just did more PA3s because there were only 50 of them, or 45 of them that got sent, so now we have more banana booties. Next up, MVP, recent drop. I know they just announced the Champions Cup stuff. I will be trying to review that when it comes out. MVP stuff I love, YouTube loves, always does well. So we have the Silva Saarinen Particle Glow Proxy. Not going to turn the lights back off. I will for the video that's coming out later today. This is the video I just filmed. But apparently they did a better job of making it more glowy compared to the Big Germ stuff. I can definitely see that a little bit down here. Yeah, there's too much light to see, but they did a pretty decent job at that. You'll see that later in the video today, and we're going to compare it to a Big Germ Tempo just in terms of how much glow there is, because I think that they went back to the drawing board and just added a lot of more glow particles, but it does make it feel a little more base plasticky. It doesn't feel like a base plastic, but the Electron is definitely like a softer, slicker-ish feeling plastic. And this, combined with the Proton, and then whatever plastic they have on the rim, which I don't even know if it's a neutron. It feels like it might be a basier plastic. It feels like a hybrid base premium putter, which is kind of surprising because the Germ ones felt a little stiffer. They felt much more like, yeah, this is a very premium tempo. This one, it still feels premium, but a little softer feeling than I thought. So maybe it is supposed to be a soft particle glow proxy. If that is the case, then I'm really silly. But yeah, Silva Saarinen's new proxy that came out. Really good feeling disc, really good flying disc. A lot of wind in the video later today, but get a lot of good throws with all these discs. So there's the proxy. There's also the stock Eclipse Watt. This thing is money. Definitely slower than the proxy. Doesn't turn as much or fade as much. Just very dead straight, even in a lot of wind situations. This one, you can already tell this glow on this guy. Just a typical MVP Eclipse glow. But now this is stock. So these are on Infinite site right now. Go ahead and snag all these bad boys if you'd like. We also have the Color Glow Wave. I'm hoping this is blue because it's the little blue double foil. This wave in the Eclipse plastic, the Color Glow Eclipse, a little more overstable than I expected. A little more overstable than the Halloween edition Silva Saarinen wave last year. Feels pretty good. It feels like it's going to be a touch more overstable, but very comfortable in the hand. And this one, yeah, it is a blue glow. Probably able to see that a little bit. That's pretty sweet. Oh, it glows so well too. I love the blue color glow. And I do love here a lot of color glows, like Infinite's color glows, Innova's color glows, Discraft color glows. The glow color is the same color as the plastic. This just looks like glow plastic, but it has color glow. Pretty cool feature. I have that on a hex back there. I really like that. And then lastly, they have the stock Neutron Range. So these three, besides the Silva Saarinen disc, are all new stock disc. This one feels the most like a Berg. It is similar to Eagle's Range, but something about it just feels a little chunkier, a little thicker, but very, very similar, obviously. Flies just like a Range. On the stable end of Ranges, for sure. Not super flippy, not like the Eclipse one. More like Eagle's Ranges, maybe even a touch more overstable, but that could just be because I haven't thrown it much. But that being said, Range is out of the bag. I actually have to just take that out now. And this is Eagle's Range. It does feel a little thinner in the hand than this one, which is, it's not super different, but it could just be that this one's used and this one's new, but I'm not throwing the Range anymore. Had a bad experience on my main channel tournament video. If you're getting done with this video and you want another video to watch, go check that one out on the main channel. That being said, now I ordered some discs for my bag, actually, like for myself, for an allotment, because I realized I liked them a lot. One is this specific run of Emperors. Run 27, they start out a little overstable, and unfortunately, if you guys watched that video, it beats in to be really nice and a little overstable, but goes very far, and you can turn it, and it goes straight. It doesn't fade much. So, unfortunately, I threw some shots that I thought were perfect with this that weren't, but this is a mold that I definitely see in my bag for a while because it's a step up from my S-Blend Garrett Girthy Emperor, which is a little flatter, feels super good, but definitely a little flip up, kind of really bomber, stays in holds turn, whereas this one turns for a good bit, but then stables out and then pushes a little left, not as left as I would have needed. And then those are both way more understable than this bad boy, the Halo C-Blend Emperor, which I think is going to be a tour series for someone later this year. But I wanted some backups of this one, and it's such a good disc, and because it's S-Blend, it might be in a little fast. So I actually ordered, where are you? 5 of them for my bag for the year as part of my allotment. I think I get 100 discs for my bag. Review discs don't count, obviously, because they're being reviewed. But I have these. They actually feel a touch straighter than this one. This one's just a little domier. In the hand, they feel more similar than I gave credit for. And, yeah, they feel like they're just bombers. Like what this one is right now, these feel closer to out of the box, at least this pink one. I have this other pink one, which, yeah, feels similar. I have this nice yellow one. Yeah, this one feels stable. So I like this run 27 S-Blend. It's a really good run of Emperor. Just pretty much 12.5 -1.3. That's what you'd expect is what this disc is to me. Really like it. I also have another just red one. This one also feels pretty good. And a purple boy. I like purple. This one has kind of like a mini little ghostish stamp. Really fun. Feels very good. And these actually might feel a touch better on the forehand because the dome is slightly less than on this pink one. But I think they'll all be pretty good and stable. I'll have to go through them in a field and find out. But I think this one's going to stay in the bag for a while. I just probably will need to find one disc touch up in overstability, and then one disc a touch down in overstability from here, and then I'll have 5 drivers. I think it's going to be the sweet spot for me because that Pharaoh's coming out of the bag. So probably will either have an Island Emperor, which is more flippy than this, or a Pharaoh. 5 or 6 drivers, probably. But these are great backups to have. Need to work with them and kind of see how each of them fly specifically, but good to have as backups to this. And this new S-Blend, oh, man, this just feels like a disc you want to throw. It feels so incredibly good. These Emperors are just, they came out so good. That being said, another new one, similar to this one, Halo C-Blend, I just needed a couple more. So I got 2 more Halo C-Blends. This one has a sweet little chameleon stamp on it. Really cool. Very overstable Emperor. These ones, they have like that nice Anheuser top where the shoulder kind of dimples down and you got a big dome and a sharp edge. Really good for just super overstability. This one, this yellow one, is a little more understable seeming, so hold turnover a little better, but these are both super money discs. This blue one's going to be absolute beefcake. Very similar to this blue and green, so I think the blues might have a little more overstability than the yellows. This green might be even a little more overstable than this one, so this might be the beefiest one out there. Super good feeling. Love the look of them. Excited for when they come out for the tour series. Probably will get some more just as backups, but I don't need too many backups luckily this year because I then will keep my discs longer because I am better now, so I'm not going to lose as many luckily. That being said, the last one is another type of Emperor that I really wanted to try, which are the new Glow Halo S-Blend Emperors, and these might feel the best. I don't know how they'll fly. I think they might be a step up from this, but a step down from this, which is what I'm hopeful for, because the feel is absolutely incredible. You can see a little bit of the glow there. Very similar to my Sphinx from this year, which is going to be the 2025 Glow S-Blend. You can see that a little bit right here. Really stoked. It obviously looks the best on like the white. It's easiest to see the glow up here. This green actually glows really well. But these unstamped, I think I will have some of these probably eventually. This is the 30th run of Emperors. And this run, we might have to have some banana butts on these, especially if they go in the bag. We'll see, but that'll be eventual. I have this one, which is the white and green Halo. Feels incredible. So good. And then I have the white and pink Halo right here. Also feels really, really good. This one feels a little more understable than this one. I think this one might slot in right behind this and in front of this, and then I just need to find something on the more overstable end. But this might be my driver lineup, and I have a lot of good practice drivers just to continue working on my driver shots, because that's something that I really did not have dialed this last week. My bag I didn't have dialed this last week. So I'm going to continue working on that, and then probably paring everything down to have less molds this weekend. I might genuinely only have like these 3 as my drivers this weekend. Don't need something more understable. I can trust myself to throw a little turn. If I need something flippy, I'll just throw a 9-speed because I can throw those 430 to 450 feet if I really get a hold of them. So like I just need to figure out what I need for this weekend. But this Glow Halo Emperor, some of the best, is the best feeling Emperor. It's one of them in a long time. Feels incredible. Everything coming out of Infinite recently, which is a lot of Innova plastic, has come out feeling so good. So these are the goodies for today. Be on the lookout for the Banana Butt dropping midnight tonight going into tomorrow. We'll have PA3s as well as chicanes, some of my favorite molds right now. And then April we'll have a different mold for the banana booty. Maybe this, maybe not. We'll see what I end up loving. Got some fun ones right now. You guys are the best. Appreciate you so much. See you, Fruiflings. Later.